And I'd love to start off with, well, I definitely would love, Cindy, this one came in from a past student who spent some time with you. Cindy, given you do a lot of corporate training, do you see any, is it applicable for etiquette in the COVID-19 world? What would you say to that?
Oh, actually, that's a great question. And it's really funny because when you and I used to talk, etiquette was always seen as a nice to have, not a need to have. And I think COVID-19 is blowing that wide open. If you're just watching what's happening in the business world and the political world, people working from home, not understanding how to communicate, most of the requests I'm getting... Oh, somebody forgot to turn their mic off. You might want to, yeah. Most of the requests I get, Philip, are to increase how do they communicate from home? How do they hold meetings from home? So anybody that's going into the etiquette space, as Monica mentioned, there's just a huge market here waiting to be tapped. And I love the leadership role that the British School of Etiquette has taken in that, because I think that only goes one way. That market gets bigger and bigger.
No, that's a great answer. And Cindy, through your, so ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know, Cindy has not only done Train the Trainer, but Cindy and I have had the privilege and opportunity to work together in so many different, well, in different roles, different opportunities from, I suppose, all walks of life, from kids right through to teenagers, through to government officials. I mean, you know, you name it, we've had the opportunity to work together. And someone asked me the question, Cindy, about what are your thoughts on really engaging with people on a global level? Do you feel that this sort of coaching and training can give us as human beings the ability to connect far better with a global world?
Oh, Philip, who's ever asking these questions, you've got some good ones. Yeah, and I don't know from your audience if they want to do children's etiquette or young adult etiquette or adult etiquette, but the global theme right now, again, ties in with COVID-19. This is the time the world is crying out. You just have to look at, Yannick, I've been watching the Democratic and Republican conventions, even though I'm Canadian. You just have to listen to the polemic going on. Etiquette is just critical, and I think, as we all know, you cannot start teaching children etiquette too young. So one of the things I love about, and the reason, in fact, I did train the trainers, Philip wanted to bring me in, and I said, for sort of corporate style training, presentation, critiquing people, teaching people how to build a business. And I said, you know, before we do that, I'd like to see what it is they're getting. And I told them at the end, gee, I think that was 5 of the happiest days I've spent in my life. It was just this joyous experience, and all the participants loved it. But the real thing is, I love the way you structured the course, the art of conversation, the meet and greet, the netiquette. Netiquette is huge right now. So anyone who's remotely interested in a career change, oh my goodness, this course is giving you not just the qualifications, the accreditations, but it's a game changer. A lot of other things, yeah, I'd like to have that skill, but what am I going to do with it? So whether you're a child, parents need this training, to whether you're a teenager learning how to cope. One last thing I'll say, Philip, and then it looks like you've got critical mass here. Google has been measuring anxiety levels for 16 years. In the last, when COVID-19 started, that's the highest search number in the last 16 years for anxiety, for panic disorders. For me, etiquette starts dealing with all of those questions. Highly professional people are suffering from major anxiety. Parents stuck at home for 6 months they weren't expecting. So I think etiquette fills so many roles for so many different people.
Yeah, thank you for that.